This video is recorded in Winter Wonderland in Hydepark in London on the 27th of December 2022. My family and I had decided to spend some vacation days between Christmas and New Year in London because we wanted to see Winter Wonderland. My wife had seen it on a prior occasion, but I hadn't seen it, even though I had spent more time in London than my wife. As you can see, Winter Wonderland is kind of like the Christmas markets we know from Germany and from Tivoli in Copenhagen and other places in Denmark, but more like the German version than the Danish version due to the huge size of the Winter Wonderland. Winter Wonderland has a lot of booths where you can buy different things from sweets and cookies to trinkets and souvenirs. We are now walking down the street towards a Ferris wheel in the background and other activities. Here you can see one of the many restaurants that was placed inside Winter Wonderland. And we have the booth I talked about with all the different kinds of things you could buy, from food to like jewelries and souvenirs. When you look down on the floor, you can see that it is padded with metal plates, and that is to protect the grass underneath. As you will have to remember that Hydepark is one of the largest areas with greens in central London. Here we have the restaurants once more. The restaurant is separated from the walkway by its wooden floor. We are now going towards the part of the park that has been made into an amusement park, and we can not only see the Ferris wheel but also a roller coaster and a carousel. We also have a vertical kind of carousel for people with strong nerves, as you can see now in the background. So if you have fear of heights, then you should probably not try that. I said made into an amusement park, but turned into an amusement park is probably more correct. Remember, when a noun starts with a vowel sound, you will have to use an, so thus an amusement park, but a car. Later in the evening it started raining, and we had to buy umbrellas to protect ourselves from the rain. We are now walking through a narrow alley. On the left side we have all the toilets, and here we have yet another activity for people who do not fear heights. And in the background we can see the vertical carousel with the top position, where you would most likely get a very nice view over London, but shouldn't try if you have the fear of height. We are now in the part of the park where all the amusement activities are placed. We have the carousel, we have a lot of booths where you can buy different types of food, and we have some space for people who just want to walk around, and of course a lot of waste baskets and waste containers for our empty plates and cans when we had finished eating the food we bought. Winter Wonderland also contained a so-called Bavarian village, but I forgot to record when I was inside that part of the park. In the background we can see two of the activities for thrill seekers who do not fear heights. We can also see the Ferris wheel. The first time my wife went to Winter Wonderland, it didn't cost anything to get inside the park or inside the Winter Wonderland, but that has changed, and it now costs £5 to get inside the Winter Wonderland, and you will have to order tickets beforehand to be sure that there are space enough inside the park due to COVID restrictions. If you, however, spend 25 pounds on different amusements like the roller coaster you can see here in the picture, or on the vertical carousel in the background. You'll get the £5 you spent on getting into the park refunded. We did, however, decide not spend any money on amusements because it was raining and we went there to see the park and see the Winter Wonderland, not to try activities in an amusement park. If you decide to spend vacation time in London in December, then Winter Wonderland in Hydepark is definitely worth visiting, even though you will have to pay £5 for it, but it is well worth the money. I hope this video has given you some insight to one of the attractions you can see in London if you go to London in December. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give it a like. If you want to learn more about British culture from the perspective of a Dane, then consider subscribing. You could also subscribe if you want to improve your German, as most of the videos on my channel is focused on teaching German. That is all for now. Bye.